Hey guys, welcome to my AFK Commander Zilyana guide. In this guide, I'm going to show you guys how to kill Commander Zilyana, which is the Saradomin boss in the God Wars Dungeon 1, fully AFK. So first off, disclaimer about this video is that this is going to be an AFK method. It isn't going to be the best way to kill Commander Zilyana, just the best way to kill her AFK. So do keep that in mind when you are watching the video. And if you guys have any questions about anything in the video, let me know in the comments down below and I'll do my best to help you guys out and answer your questions. Anyway guys, I really hope you do enjoy. So starting off with the requirements, Commander Zilyana does require level 70 agility to fight. Also, it does require partial completion of the Troll Stronghold quest. Now, the Penance Aura and the Demon Horn Necklace with the Bone Crusher are really helpful for the AFK method. They are pretty much required to kill this creature AFK. However, it definitely wouldn't be a requirement to just kill Commander Zilyana. So it is strictly for the AFK method. Now, recommended is 80 plus magic. You can kill it with melee as well. However, I do prefer using magic, especially if you do have the Inquisitor's Staff. That is also another recommendation. The other two recommendations are overloads and curses. Overloads, of course, are going to be really helpful at Commander Zilyana just to boost your DPS and also increase your defense. Curses are really important because when you are AFK, you will want to heal your life points back a lot with Soul Split. So this is a really important curse to have, is to have 92 prayer and Soul Split. Super helpful for this AFK method and is almost a requirement. Now moving on to the gear setup, as you can see I did highlight the most important items. So the most important is the Demon Horn Necklace. This is because you are going to be regaining prayer from the Demon Horn Necklace with the Bone Crusher. Every time you do crush some bones, you'll be getting 50 prayer points back. Another really useful item is the Penance Aura. This will allow you to basically have unlimited prayer while this is active, because while you are fighting the creatures, you will be gaining prayer points. Now, another alternative to the Penance Aura is the Vampirism Aura. With the Vampirism Aura, it will be healing your life points rather than your prayer points. So if you do decide to use a Vampirism Aura instead of the Penance Aura, you'll need to bring some more Super Restores, and you can then bring less food. Now, another really important item is the Inquisitor's Staff. This is the best weapon to use at Commander Zilyana. It is basically a tier 97 weapon. Now, it isn't necessary, but it will definitely increase your DPS and make this method a lot easier. So if you do have it, make sure that you are using it. But if not, any magic weapon above tier 80 should be able to get the job done. As you can see in my rune pouch, I do have air, blood, and fire runes. This is how I can use Blood Barrage, which is a ancient magic spell. This is a really good spell to use since it will actually heal you a little bit of life points while you are using it. So I do find it is the best one to use and a lot better than the regular spell book. Now, looking at my inventory, as you can see, I do have the Enhanced Excalibur, which will give me some passive healing every 5 minutes. This is a really useful item, basically for any boss, so definitely bring it if you have it. Also, the Spring Cleaner, just to disassemble and to high alch the items that Commander Zilyana may drop. There's also Magic Notepaper, just to pick up any of the extra drops which aren't noted. Also bring your Holy Overloads as well as your Super Stores. Fill the rest of your inventory with Shark. You can bring a Pack Yak with Winter Storage Scrolls as an alternative to the Magic Notepaper. And also a Beast of Burden with food might be helpful if you're finding this boss difficult. But if not, you can bring a Ripper Demon or a Steel Titan just to increase your DPS and get faster kill times. Now, looking at my magic action bar, this is my AFK magic action bar where I have the ultimate spells at the front. I'm also on Revolution Plus, so all abilities will be activated automatically. So with this action bar, I really like having Sunshine first because it is the most important ability to increase your DPS. So whenever I hit 100% adrenaline, I will be using Sunshine. Now, if Sunshine is on cooldown and I do hit 100%, I'll also use another ultimate, which is in the second slot, which is Tsunami. This is a pretty decent ability because it will hit multiple targets, and Commander Zilyana does spawn 3 minions, so you may be able to kill one of them with this while also damaging Commander Zilyana. Next is Dragon Breath, a really powerful basic ability. I also have Corruption Blast and Chains as two other really good basic abilities. Next is Wild Magic, which is a really powerful threshold ability, followed by Sonic Wave. And then the following abilities are just some other basic abilities which will help you build Adrenaline. The order doesn't really matter here, but I do like having Tuska's Wrath and Sacrifice ahead of the other ones, since those are, in my opinion, better. You can also move Asphyxiate up a bit. However, you can also trigger it manually, which does work as well. Now moving on to the actual fight, I do have a few recommendations for when you are fighting Commander Zilyana. First of all, you will want to stand in the northern part of the room. That is so Commander Zilyana will attack you first most of the time. This will make the method a little bit more AFK, since you will be automatically attacking Commander Zilyana first rather than its minions. If you do attack its minions first, it will basically just increase the kill times, which will result in less kills per hour. Commander Zilyana will attack in both magic and melee. However, this doesn't really matter if you do have Soul Split, since you will want to use that prayer over any protection prayers. Also, Commander Zilyana doesn't really have any difficult mechanics to deal with, so basically you will just want to stand in this location and just make sure your prayer is active at all times. You should even stay pretty high on HP if you are using my exact setup. If you are using a weaker staff, so not the Inquisitor staff, you may take a little bit more damage and the kill times might be a little bit longer. So if that is the case, just pay a little bit more attention to your health, since you may get a little bit closer to dying. Aside from that, one other really useful upgrade for this method is the Persistent Rage Relic. You do get this relic from Archaeology, and what it does, it allows it so your adrenaline does not drain outside of combat. If you guys can notice, after every time I kill Commander Zilyana, my adrenaline does drain down to basically nothing. So if you do have the Persistent Rage Relic active, you'll have near max adrenaline every time Commander Zilyana will spawn, resulting in faster kill times. Anyway, that is basically it for this boss. It really isn't a difficult boss to kill. The GP per hour isn't that great either. You'll make around 1 to 2 mil per hour, since the drops aren't really super expensive. It does drop the armadyl crossbows, which are its expensive drops, and also the saradomin hilt, but the other unique drops, they aren't really worth that much, so you will be making most of your money off of those 3 unique drops. Aside from that, this boss can be a pretty fun boss to camp, just in search of the boss log, as well as some extra marks of war. Anyway guys, I really hope you did enjoy this short guide, and if you did, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more RuneScape 3 content, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.